So it's a year ago that the congressional Democrats passed Dodd-Frank, and what a difference a year makes, huh? Setting the course of the United States on a collision course with economic mediocrity and obviously a prolonged period of high unemployment. You know, during the original time of Dodd-Frank going through, they claimed that they, as Democrats, that they knew what they were doing. Trust us, they said. They said, we know how to regulate Wall Street. Trust us, they said. They said, we know what's best for the economy. Trust us, they said. They said, we know how to level the playing field. Trust us, they said. But we now know, after a year of Dodd-Frank, that they had absolutely no idea what they were doing when they drafted Dodd-Frank. So aside from the negative consequences that Dodd-Frank is having on the American economy that's already been talked about here, it also threatens the level of American competitiveness around the world, both in the short term and the long term as well. So despite Secretary Geithner's assurances of that so-called level playing field, and that other countries would do what? That they would just simply fall in line with us, with our new regulation regime. Now we find more international countries are deliberating the effects the Dodd-Franks would have on the U.S. economy, and they are more rethinking their role in the international coordination of financial reform, because they basically don't want to make the same mistakes that we're making right here. In fact, some of the significant differences are beginning to emerge now, after the fact, that were included in Dodd-Frank, and those are with our international competitors. So when you think about it, despite the new GAO report that says proprietary trading had basically absolutely nothing to do in the area of in hedge funds with the problems that we had, and private equity funds were not involved in a significant way with the recent crisis, well, we now have the Volcker rule. Our competitors do not. The new regulations would require multi-dealer exchange trading of swaps. Our competitors don't have that. We now want to require pension funds to do what? To tie up funds and retirement money as collateral for their trades. Our competitors don't have that. And the list goes on and on and on as to things that we now have here because of Dodd-Frank in the United States, and our competitors globally do not. So the House Republicans had put forth a proposal that would align our interest here and around the world with a timetable for implementing these derivatives reforms, for example, that with the rest of the world's G20. Basically, you would think this is sort of a common sense approach to dealing with it, so we would be on that proverbial level playing field. But as you probably saw, the Democrats didn't join us with that. One Democrat even called our proposal reckless to do such. But what's reckless is continuing down the path that we're on right now, not coordinating with other financial centers around the world, and advancing rules that put our firms, our companies, our areas of growth and job creation in this country at a competitive disadvantage with countries around the world. So putting our faith in Democrats to regulate Wall Street, we have severely impaired the global competitiveness of our U.S. financial marketplace here in this country. And we have literally pushed companies to take their capital and jobs, more importantly, to friendlier terrains around the world. And for that reason, I too join my colleagues in putting an F for leveling the playing field.